Some months back, I came across a headline about ethnic gangs, and I immediately sort of felt this like a tightness in my chest, and I thought, oh no. So I read on and I realised they're talking about Sudanese gangs, and my instinctive reaction was, oh, thank God. Thank God it's not the Lebanese. See, this ethnic gangs business has happened before in the late 90s, early 2000s in Sydney. The only difference was back then it was Lebanese gangs. Now, the most striking similarity between the two scenarios is the rhetoric. I want to show you guys some headlines. The ones on this side will be from 20 years ago. The ones on this side are more recent.
Lebanese Australian youths turn city into gangland.
African gangs' reign of fear.
Ethnic truth had to be told.
The truth about crime and ethnicity.
Don't turn a blind eye to terror in our midst.
Counter-terrorism expert says violent Sudanese criminals should be treated like Muslim extremists.
The migrants and crime debate.
The root cause of gang violence is lax immigration.
Religious leader urges parents to control youth.
Sudanese leader says more needs to be done to tackle youth crime.
Now, I want to be very clear. I'm not saying that there's no crime issue in Melbourne now or in Sydney then. There is and there was. But here's my beef. The words and the phrases and the headlines that you saw don't happen when perpetrators are white. Groups of white crims, unless they're bikies, aren't gangs. And they certainly aren't ethnic. There's no integration problem with white people. Immigration policies don't get questioned. White folks aren't equated with terrorists. White leaders are not called to condemn the violence in the white community. There's no clash of culture or values, even though the actions or the crimes perpetrated are exactly the same. When white folk do it, it's criminal. When brown folk do it, it's cultural. Why the double standards? I'll tell you, because if you're brown or black in this country, you're not really Australian, hey? Like you are, but not really. And that sentiment simmers just underneath the surface of this country. And it's always been there. And if you're not white, there's no better time to remind you of that than when you fuck up. Because if you're white and you fuck up, then you're a dickhead, sure. But no one questions your identity. No one questions whether or not you should even be in this country. You're not conditionally Australian. You're just Australian. And how lucky to truly feel like that, because not everyone does.